Alrighty, race fans, it's round number 16 of season 7. We had 16 drivers show up for this race at Rattlesnake Point, a road course we've never been to before. One driver disappeared during practice, and Scuba 1 showed up after the green had already started, so we only had 14 drivers that actually ran the race. We want to welcome brand new driver, Low Freak. This is his first ever run. However, the man on the pole for this event, number 68, Johnny Kaz, with a 121.771 mile per hour lap. That is screaming around this racetrack, my friends. All right, 14 drivers getting ready to roll off, but Johnny Kaz has been having some IP problems. As the pace car takes off or leaves the track, you'll see Johnny Kaz has disappeared. He reappears right about there, but that gives a huge jump to Mark B. As we come down for the green flag, not Mark B's fault, just an IP glitch. The green is out. We are racing for 32 laps on this 5-mile plus road course. Thought that would take an hour. It's going to take quite a bit longer. Third running in turn 1 on the opening lap. That's number 40, Slick, in only his third event here in Formula Rock. He is the Craftsman Truck Champion. Back in a race after a few weeks off, number 8, Taz Jr. 8 in the RockRacing.com right has Randy R3 right behind him as the field is going to come up the first hill on the opening lap. Right behind Randy R3 is going to be number 9, Prez. This is going to happen several times during this race, but at this moment, the entire field running close together. No yellows in this race because otherwise it would have taken all day, so it's a no yellows race. Nice shot of the 180 hairpin. Prez goes to the inside of Randy R3. Randy R3 doesn't lift, doesn't get by. The battle continues. You're looking at number 53, Row Warrior, on the track, running just behind that battle. And you're looking at the brand new ride of number 97, Smash 'Em. One of our rookies going to get off on that rumble strip, slip just a little bit, saves it, loses a few positions. Nice new Harley Davidson ride for number 97, Smash 'Em in this race. Number 00, RPM, running towards the back, not all the way, gets on the grass to avoid Lance Mofonu. Whoa, keeps it going. Just behind him, DBD is going to get into the same corner, see the cloud of dust, pitch it to the left, try to avoid it, get off on the grass. Tucson 4 takes advantage of that. Seconds later, we got someone going off the, I think that's RPM again, going to wall up the crash wall, lose a few positions, but, keeps it going. Low Freak goes by, brand new driver in Formula Rock. This is him right here in the same looking car as Slick. Low Freak on the track, used to race in the R3 Dirt Series, off on the track, is going to head on that crash wall. Not the track you want to run your first race. He's on the gas, can't get it wound up. So clobbers that crash wall. Low Freak's very first race in Formula Rock will come to a, very short end, but he'll be back. All right, out front, number 58, Mark B, continues on. In second place, number 68, Johnny Kaz, had that glitch at the start, so he didn't have a good run when the green came out. In third, number 40, Slick, waiting for him to get a ride. In fact, anyone wants to paint one up for him, let us know. In fourth, number 17, Snake Oil, coming around as we complete lap number 1, and believe me, it takes a long time to complete a lap here. Fifth, number 8, Taz Jr. 8 on the racetrack. Good having Taz back on the racetrack. Behind him, the battle for 6th, Randy R3 and Prez battling it out, coming through turn 2. Now this turn is going to eat up a lot of guys. We've already seen Smash 'Em have a problem. Oh, Prez is having the same issue. Let's take a look at that again. This corner, if you go wide at all, you hit that rumble strip in the grass and you're going to spin it out. And that's going to cost Prez a couple of positions as number 53, Row Warrior, is going to go by. This is Row going by right here, picking up the position. And not only is Row going to go by, but also number 11, Lance Mofonu, will pick up a position as well. I believe DBD gets by. That's DBD behind Lance, so Prez lost a bunch of positions. All right, back up front, completing lap number 2. Johnny Kaz has an outside run on Mark B coming down to turn 1. Mark B is going to ease up, let Johnny Kaz go through turn 1. Everybody continues. Nice, clean racing right there, people. All right, we're looking at RPM. Is he trying? I think so. All right, RPM still moving. DBD on the track, coming through, one of the many left-handers as, I believe that's Lance Mofonu gets off in the grass. DBD will make the pass as he comes around to finish another lap. A lot of pit stops in this race, and we'll get to that in a minute. But meanwhile, you're looking at Lance Mofonu, that same corner that's already grabbed a couple drivers. Gonna grab Lance Mofonu. Hits the wall, not very hard. I doubt he has any damage. He will, continue. Tucson 4 is going to get by as Lance Mofonu gets back on the track. Tucson 4 picking up positions as we continue on. The Harley-Davidson ride of number 97, Smash 'em, finally in a real car, not one of those generic things, looking good on the racetrack. Alrighty then, your leader now, number 68, Johnny Kaz, the man with the pole position, has the lead back as this race continues on. Mark B right behind, well, kind of right behind him in second place. All right, number 8. This is where it kind of goes bad for Taz. He's going to catch that rumble strip. Almost takes out our camera. Let's look at that from another angle. Goes a little wide, catches the rumble strip, spins it, hits the wall, and it's going to be the only flip of the race. Right there. Lands on his wheels and headed in the right direction. Randy or 3 will get by, but doesn't really hurt Taz that much. DBD heading into this left or right-hander is going to get a little too much speed. Oh, going to spin it out. Don't worry. Everybody's going to do that at some point in this race, except maybe a couple guys. Anyway, it's all going to go away for Smash. I'm going to get out in the weeds. And apparently the aliens are watching this race, and they want to check out that new car. Ooh, new laser beam for those guys. They kidnapped Smash 'em, but Smash 'em will take over the points lead for the rookie championship. Alrighty then. In third place, number 40, Slick, still continuing with Snake Oil right behind him. Good little fight between Taz Jr. 8 and DBD now. Taz is going to go a little wide here in the left-hander coming up. DBD sees an opening, tries to go for it. Slight contact. DBD's going to spin and, ooh, hit that wall. No serious damage. He will kick up a cloud of dust that will land next week in Omaha, but continues. Seconds later, RPM can't see through all the dust, gets off in the weeds, but saves it and continues. All right, then the first guy to pit in this race will be Prez, just in case you were wondering. Back on track, nice little fight between Tucson 4 and Lance Mofanoop, who goes way wide in that corner. Both guys will continue and really doesn't hurt anybody. Battle continues. All right, now your leader's in for his first stop, and there are a ton of stops. We decided to set the pit stops at 3. Randy are 3 in as well, and that created about 5 pit stops in this race, which was actually kind of interesting and fun. DBD off into the dirt again. Ooh, I think he's going to keep it off the wall this time. Yes, he does. Close, though. Well, now he's into the wall. Sorry about that. Raising up a cloud. This cloud of dust might land over Germany in about 2 weeks. That's right. Light him up, my friend. Alrighty then, back to your leader, number 68, Johnny Kaz, through the twisty Rattlesnake. He said, whoa, and he's hit by a laser. Oh, no. Kidnapped by aliens. Those commies. All right, DBD way wide. Wanted to wave to his girlfriend. Saying hi to her. She's up there in the grandstands. Okay, back on the track. That was very thoughtful. A little while later, ooh, looks like Johnny Kaz is able to escape from the aliens. And back on the track, that's going to cost him a lap, but don't worry, we'll give it back to you here in a bit. All right, you can't give somebody a lap. Whoa, there goes RPM off into the weeds. You can't give someone a lap, let someone go a lap down on this track. It's just too far to make up. No, RPM waves at the cameraman, back on the track, keeps going. You're looking at Slick, beginning to lose some gears. His gearbox is starting to break down. There just went 4th gear right there. Unless I don't remember it right, then it was some other gear. But anyway, Tucson 4 on the track, a little too much speed, spins off into the weeds, into the kitty litter like everybody else. And we're going to stay here because I just think this is funny. As Tucson 4 is getting going, there's DBD, just cruising by to say hi. Let's take a look at that again. Car pitches the wrong way. That's a weird spin. Off into the kitty litter by the pizza sign and the Canadians. We always want to say hi to our Canadian friends. All right then. Your leaders now, who was Slick and Snake Oil, make their pit stops back out on the racetrack. Forgot to mention that Slick picked up some laps out front, picked up some 5 bonus points. Well, just the 5 bonus points. Prez makes a interesting pass move on DBD. It's all clean. That's DBD stays wide. Nice little pass there. Just liked it, so I wanted to show it to you. Randy R3 trying to help Johnny Kaz get his lap back. Is going to hit the wrong button right here. Gets booted back to his desktop. His car just breezes off into the weeds. Okay, now he's back in his car again. He's 100 miles from the racetrack, but at the exact same moment that that's happening, Lance Mofanoop in the same corner is going to go off into the weeds, spin off into the kitty litter as well, and you can tell that it's at the same exact moment, because if you watch in the background, as Lance is getting going again, there goes Randy R3 back on the track, losing about 5 positions. All right, out front, Mark B, still cruising along, having a good time. Nice little fight here in the really slow section between RPM and Lance Mofanoop, side by side in a section of track I didn't think you could go side by side. Oh, wait a minute, we've got a problem here. Let's take a look at this. Looks like Lance Mofo-Noop has gone out one lap too long and has run out of fuel. In fact, this is going to happen to 3 people. Keep an eye on this really fast. Lance Mofo-Noop. Right after that, Road Warrior is running out of fuel as well. He'll have to call a tow truck. And at the same time, DBD, all 3 of these guys stayed out one lap too long. All 3 need a tow truck pulled to the pits. Man, that hurts. All right. Prez putting the hammer down. Whoa. Oh, and he head-ons into the crash wall. Trying to put a move on Taz Jr. 8, who went off the track as well. Ouch, that had to hurt. Randy R3 sees the spin up ahead. This is a pass for position. Randy R3 goes wide, avoids the car. Little pass there. All right, then everybody continues. Moments later, we've got Randy R3 and Prez in a really big, monumental fight on the racetrack. This would be pretty fun and exciting for quite a while as the 2 duke it out. Moments later, DBD, things just aren't going well for DBD. Way too fast, way too much speed through the kitty litter. Oh, man. Head on into the crash wall. That one had to hurt. But he gets it going again. Didn't hurt his pride too. Oh. All right. Now that one probably hurt the pride more than the first one. All right. You're looking at Lance Mofo-Noop on the rumble strip. Same corner that's been eating everybody up. Turn 2. And that's going to pitch Lance into the weeds and the kitty litter once again. We haven't looked at him for a while, but here's Taz Jr. 8 running in 4th place at this point of the race. Just cruising along, taking it easy. Randy R3 and Prez. Now, you guys know Randy R3 never buckles under pressure like this. He'll go all day and never... Prez makes a nice pass on the number 3 car, picking up that position. Road Warrior trying to get out of the way of Snake Oil. It's going to go wide to let Snake Oil go. They're on different laps. Okay, that might be just a little bit too wide. I'm not really sure. I'm thinking just a little too wide, but he keeps his foot buried in it and continues. All right, Prez coming in for another stop. As I said, about every 7 laps you had to pit. And your leader, is he trying hard? Yeah, I think so. Mark B, trying hard, continues on. Okay, then. All right. But as we come up to finish another lap, Mark B is going to be heading in for his pit stop. Slick's going to go by. Slick's going to pick up some more laps out front. Picking up, well, he already has the 5 bonus points, but hey, he's still picking up more laps out front. Snake Oil continues on. He's in 2nd place. And after Prez pitted, that's going to put Randy R3 back in the top 5 as this race continues on. Ooh, RPM a little loose under braking. Off into the kitty litter once again. All right, coming back onto the racetrack, watch Slick. That's Mark B just taking the lead. Slick is fishtailing heavily, gets off into the grass. He's going to spin in that horrible turn 2 that ate up so many people. Keeps his foot buried in the power, kicking up a cloud of dust that's going to maybe never land ever again. He's continuing, still in 3rd. Tucson 4 up into the rumble strip, into the grass. Oh, head on into that barrier. That had to hurt. And this is pretty wild. RPM, a little loose. Bam, slams the pit wall. Saves it. Slams it again. Ow. But he continues on. However, apparently the brakes fail, or the gas is stuck, because he just powers through the kitty litter. And he's going to hit the wall once. Keep going. Still on the power. Hit it again. Oh. And that's probably going to be about the end of the day for RPM, who's stuck near that tree. But says hi to our cameraman. All right, then things are going bad for Slick now. He's lost a couple of gears. It makes it difficult to shift properly. Powers it out. Well, trying to power it out of the kitty litter. Anyway. And now we're watching a battle between Johnny Kaz and Prez. We're going to have tandem stereo spinning. First, it's going to be Prez to the inside. You'll notice Johnny Kaz out in the sand on the outside. All right, they both continue. Let's look at that again. Johnny Kaz coming into the corner. Just can't get it woed up into the sand, but it's okay because Johnny Kaz is not going to finish this race anyway. His IP is going to flake out and let him down for 2 or 3 times, and he will call it a day. Unfortunate for Johnny Kaz, our pole sitter. All right, then. Back out front, number 58, Mark B, having it all his own way up to this point. Right behind him, however, number 17, Snake Oil, just waiting, being patient, waiting to see what happens. And a couple of seconds later, coming through that evil turn 2, it's all going to go bad for Mark B. Not serious, just to spin to the inside, gets on the grass, and that's going to allow Snake Oil by, as you can see right about here, your new leader, number 17, Snake Oil, as he powers up the hill. Has a pretty good lead already, too. With Slick sliding off the racetrack, that hands third place. Oh, excuse me, no, catching up on Slick. He's still fourth. That was Taz Jr. Anyway, little miscue between cars on different laps. Lance Mofo trying to go low to get out of Prez's way. Prez thinks he's going to go high, tries to go to the inside, goes to the grass. Whoa, just misses the wall, slides off into the kitty litter. Whoa, that was close. Moments later, Row Warrior, just like Johnny Kaz, a little bit too much speed, hits the grass, off into the kitty litter as well. You know, there's a lot of spins that I'm showing you, but there really was quite a long bit of racing. This race went almost 2 hours. Anyway, here comes Perez out of the pits into turn 2. Do we even need to mention it? It's turn 2. Something bad is going to happen. All right, quick little snap spin. Perez continues. This race went for nearly 2 hours, and while I'm showing you all the spins and miscues just because they're funny, what can I say? It's making me laugh, but anyway, this one's really funny because Lance spins, saves it, gets going, whoops, still on the grass, oh, spins it again, but it's okay. He's still under control. He's still going to keep moving, gets it back out on the racetrack, but the car's fishtailing. He's trying to save it, and he's going to wallop the, oh, bam! And that's pretty much going to be the end of the day for Lance. It's just one of those days you just don't want to think about. All right, Taz Jr. 8 has now passed the ailing Slick, taking over third spot. Slick will try to stay with him, but he's missing about half his gears and is going to start falling behind. All right, and as I said, as we watch Prez probably have some more trouble right about here. As I said, I'm showing you all the spins just because they're funny, but we had an almost 2 hour race, and there was tons of green flag. Well, there was all green flags, so we had the yellows up, but we had tons of great racing. I'm just showing you the spins just because it's kind of funny. So anyway, Slick again, having a hard time driving when you only have half your gears, and believe me, I've been in that position. I know what you're dealing with. All right. Oh, one more spin for Slick. As I said, I'm just showing you the spins right now just because, you know, it's kind of funny. But anyway, everyone drove great, but there was a lot of spins. You raced for 2 hours, man. You're getting tired. Randy R3, because of the problem Slick's having, has closed to within 2 seconds of the guy in fourth. That would be Slick. I wonder if he can pull off the pass for fourth. Anyway, here's your leader having it all his own way. Has been out front quite a while by this point. Not a whole lot to show you because most everybody's running on the track by themselves by this stage. You run 2 hours after a while. You know what I'm saying? Now, Randy R3 in fourth, but Slick has caught back up. Slick, minus half his gearbox, is still running right with Randy R3, but here's the decisive moment. We're coming into the pits. Randy's going to take on fuel and tires. Slick's going to gamble and just take on fuel, and that's going to work out great for Slick because he will get out quite a bit earlier. Well, about 3 seconds earlier than Randy R3, who goes right after him. Smart move on Slick, doing whatever he can to pick up whatever he can with a damaged car. Can Randy R3 catch him? Probably not. He'll end up 2 seconds behind, but he still will get a top 5 in 5th place. Randy R3 bringing it home, 5th at a track he had no practice on. So that's pretty good, despite having half a gearbox. And leading some laps as well. Very cool for Slick. He's going to bring that, or limp that car in 4th place. Nice move by Slick. Nice run, impressing the field. Bringing it home 3rd. His first race in a few weeks, having to work a lot. But back out on the racetrack. Number 8, Taz Jr. 8, our Season 1 champion. Does a fine job, has that one wreck, but brings the car home in 3rd place. Led a bunch of laps, did a great job, but spun one little moment, just not even that big a spin, but that's going to cost him the lead. Mark B will soldier on and pick up 2nd place as the laps run out. Bagging his 2nd victory of the season, his 5th career win at Formula Rock. Number 17, Snake Oil, was about the only guy who didn't make any mistakes. And bags the victory in commanding style. Nice run for Snake Oil, taking the victory at a track that Formula Rock has never run on before. All right, then, and then, of course, after you win, you come down, you want to do your impressive donut spins, your winning celebration, and there you get, you know, we're just bad at this. We just don't do this well at all. However, Snake's finally going to get on the gas, do a couple of celebration donuts. There, that's what I'm talking about right there. Kick up some dust, celebrate your win, and then celebrate also with your 2nd place finisher, Mark B, the 2 guys celebrating together. So as we watch the final couple of laps, watch Perez just behind. I don't know, I just think it's funny on the last lap. I'm sorry, I'm not making fun of anybody. It was just an intense 2 hour race. There's your results. We're off to Carmen Park next week, which is also a road course. Never been there before either. It's quite a bit shorter of a track, however. Anyway, thanks for everyone's support in Formula Rock after last week. It was just great to have you guys all out there supporting us.